So I was going to do Guardian Heroes. But then we had a swing vote. So I changed my mind. And now that I think about it, I think the last Sega Saturn game that I played was Panzer Dragoon. And I had a hell of a time getting that to run properly. So it's probably for the best that we do this anyway. Also, I just expect this to be a better game. Like, this is another one of those games that I just put off for a long time because I'm like, everything that I've heard about this game suggests very strongly that I will absolutely love it whenever it is that I get around to playing it. So why am I not playing it? I don't know. It'll be good whenever I play it. Let's try these other things that might suck first. It's a weird thing how I end up making that make sense in my head. And it's like, well, this is a sure thing. I'll definitely like this. So let's not play it. Instead, let's open the mystery box. I don't know. But today we're playing the good thing. I've not opened the game at all. We will do that live, and I will do a little bit of setup in the process. Interesting. The game doesn't open in full screen. I haven't heard any of the music, so this is... It's actually going to be an entirely new experience for me. Borderless, please. Thank you. Yeah, not what I expected. Not the music that I expected here. I had faith in it from the beginning because the people who like this game and tell me that I will like this game are people who have told me that about games in the past that I've ended up really, really liking. So anyway, just to, like, brief everybody on this, I know a little bit about Tunic. Not anything major. I know that there's a sort of, you know, interesting La Mulana-esque puzzly meta progression in the form of, like, collecting pages of an instruction manual that give you like information. I've heard people talk about that pretty consistently, but I still don't really have a good idea of what that looks like. So, and aside from that, I've heard that it's an adventure game and it's somewhat challenging. Go. Okay. We have a dodge roll and a stamina meter. I didn't even know the game looked like this, to be honest. Oh no, that's it. Oh wow, that looks really good actually. Tell me you're going for the aesthetic of the Link's Awakening remake without telling me you're going for the aesthetic of the Link's Awakening remake. Yeah, I know you want me to walk up there. I choose not to. I was gonna say that it had a... Oh. Don't worry. The notebook is close at hand. But I'm not writing down symbols. Not yet. Interesting. Whoa. Okay, we got lock-ons. Yeah, when we were zooming in, I was gonna say, wow, I didn't know this was all like... I didn't know the game was like pseudo-voxel based. Ho-ho? No, a stick? Okay, we can equip things to buttons. Well, it's an underwhelming swing, but it is a stick, so we'll take it. That thing I skipped earlier was a save point, wasn't it? All right, well, that's just randomly in my language. Like, nothing else has been in English. That was in English. Why that words I know, but no other words I know? Oh, shit. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, it's serious. Yeah, that tracks. All right, let's go back and look at the pedestal thing. I see you, little shiny card under the bridge. We'll check you out later. Oh. Oh, I was actually right to skip it? Okay, it actually doesn't do anything yet. Yeah, it helps that the music has this really chill, lo-fi vibe to it as well. Ow. Oh, I've been doing like single slashes, but that actually is reasonably effective. Okay, yeah, I was making that way too hard on myself. Yeah, we talked about how it looked sort of voxel-based, sort of like Minecraft. But we hadn't really talked about how it kind of sounds like Minecraft. Oh, this might be a save point. Well, that was an effect. Okay. It's a video game. The answer is always yes. Excellent. Man, there is just something really special about a game that does this. It explains nothing, it tells you nothing. It drops you in a location and is like, go. Go, learn. This looks problematic. I mean, La Mulana gives you more scaffolding to start with than this. This just washed me up on a beach and was like, there's some stairs. Okay. Well, I am already seeing magnitudes more than I expected to see in this game. Bloodwolf, hello, thank you. Happy year and a half, even though it feels like I've known you for like 5. I don't have anything to say. I'm just kind of awed. Oh, okay. I tried to bonk it. What does this remind me of? It has been a long year and a half, that's true. What does this aesthetic make me think of? It's like a little bit Celeste and a little bit Hyper Light Drifter. Yeah, but like early Supergiant, like Bastion Transistor Supergiant. It actually looks a good bit like Bastion specifically. What even? Mom? Well, I'm invested. Confused, but invested. Clear is making me think of Riven. I mean, it's not making me think of Riven. I mean, that kind of falls right into what I was saying, where it's like, where it's a game that's just like, here is an environment, go learn. All right. Well, there's a statue. Head. In the river. Taylor, you're equally as unacquainted with the game as I am, right? Then sure, by all means, drop your thoughts. Ideate away. Because I don't really feel... I'm not far enough into the game where I feel lost. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I picked up that thing that looks vaguely key-ish. And that whole hero... Wait. This is, like, way faster than... Wait. Hold on, this is gonna be important. So when you run out of stamina, you can do this little skip jump, which seems like potentially maybe faster than the regular jump? Or the regular dodge roll? Yes, unlock the door. Okay, so this'll be an instruction manual page. Literally. You know, hearing about it is one thing. Oh, shit. Oh, front and back. Okay. East Bell. So hang on, at the beginning of our adventure, we have to ring 2 bells. So it does. So it does. Yeah, I see what you're saying. There is definitely a very, very defined horizontal running through these. Which makes me wonder if these are even, like, are these singular characters or are these 2 characters? Or is it like Korean where it's one character made up of a bunch of smaller characters? Because Korean will do that where you'll have like 2 consonants and a vowel that basically sort of squish and combine into a single character to make a single sound. So it could be like that. Yeah, you can really see it on this little guy here. Like, you can actually see, like, the scan quality. Like the printing pattern on the colors. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, that's what I lacked the words to convey that, but yeah, that's what I'm getting at. I really, really like that the way that they've designed this is to reference other pages in the manual. Because that just gives you that feeling of like, oh man, when I get there, like, now I know there's important information on pages 29 and 27. And I guess a lantern in Dark Tomb. Or maybe I need a lantern in Dark Tomb. You know, at a certain point, I was thinking, that, like, we would eventually get some sort of Rosetta Stone-esque translation item, and all of this would just become English. But there's already English here. And the quality on this is such that I don't see how they could really just change it. So I think what it actually is I'm just going to be expected to learn how to read this at some point. Which Honestly, kind of dope. All right, I think we've seen enough of this. What's on the other side? Game screen. Right, equipment up there. The whole entire mood. No, I get it. He's pointing to the empty stamina bar. So earlier, when I was like, oh, hey, it seems like I can still dash around when I'm at low stamina. What's the drawback? That's the drawback. Hey, Echo, we're playing Tunic. Welcome in. We're currently looking at this page of the instruction manual that we've recovered. And I've just learned that there will be magic points at some point. Yeah, I think like the day after this game came out, I saw a screenshot of specifically this. Focus preview, huh? Oh, the lock-on. Okay. We will eventually have magic. There'll be little vials up there. That's the stuff that we have on our bars. Stamina points, 0 SP. Something will hurt. Maybe other stuff. We'll find out. I guess we'll need page 41 to see what the platforms do. All right. That's a page. Interestingly enough... Huh. Well, that's just empty. Interesting. I didn't empty it. Let's go up first. Interestingly, the stamina bar appears to be drained by dodge rolling, but not by swinging your weapon. Oh, but swinging your weapon will prevent you from recovering stamina. Okay, interesting, interesting. That'll be something to manage later. Yeah. That'll be important later. I noticed that the last character in the last 3 lines are all the same. And actually, there are a lot of similarities between characters here. The first character in the last 3 lines are also the same. Which makes me think it's going to be one of those sort of, you know, prophetic poem type of things. But that's a problem for later me. Yes, hello? Oh, it's just, okay. Sure. There's like a little blue gemmy thing in there. In addition to the money. Okay. Well, that's East Forest. That's one of the places the manual... How do I get to the manual now? I see. Okay. East Forest, ring the East Bell, I guess. Oh, hey, more. What do you got for me? Yes! Why would you default to no? Okay, we've figured out most of these, really. Yeah, I saw it's the select button, basically. Even though the select button doesn't exist anymore, but... Oh, and this actually... Oh! So, when you actually have pages that connect, they actually... Oh my god, that's great. I really just kind of expected them to all be individual pages, but you actually piece them together into a complete booklet. That's dope as hell. It doesn't really, like, change the way I interface with it necessarily. It's just nice. It's just good. It feels good. Like, mechanically, it doesn't do really much for me at all. But stylistically, mwah. Anyway, right, so left trigger, lock on. Left bumper opens the menu, stick to move. Right trigger will eventually be a shield when I have one. Right bumper will apparently be to use... Not sure if that is use magic or recover magic. I'm going to assume probably use magic. But, I don't know, maybe the items recover magic. Maybe right bumper is like a Ashen Estus flask. Or a regular Estus flask, actually. It does have a heart in it, but... Oh, you know what messed me up? I saw these up here and it said magic potion, and because it specifically says magic potion, I immediately interpreted that as, like, magic recovery potion, but it's probably just a magic health recovery potion. As in, like, a health potion that is magical. Anyway. Cool, I don't have those yet. Okay. A to read signs. And basically just interact with things. Open doors, open chests. Dodge roll. A and hold, huh? I think I've tried that already, but... Yeah. Good to have that, like, confirmed as a mechanic, though. You do have to keep it held down. Hello? Does running? No, you... Not only does running not cost stamina, but you can actually recover stamina during it. I really want to climb down that ladder, but it clearly doesn't reach to the ground, so that would be a not coming back from that. Oh. Well, that'll be a thing. That right there, that is clearly some sort of, like, grappling hook post. So that will either be a mechanic. That is either going to be a mechanic that interacts with an item that we will get, or it will be a one-way shortcut thing that we have to unlock. Oh no, that was cute. Oh, the rest of the ladder's right here. You could literally just prop it. That probably wouldn't work. I was gonna say, you could prop it up against the wall and get up close enough to the next part of the ladder where you could grab it, but... It's gonna require some pretty significant core strength. Okay. Okay, can't stun lock these ones. At least not entirely. I'm curious. During lock-on, there's three little cube orb things rotating. And I wonder if that's just part of the lock-on effect, or if that actually denotes something about the enemy. I told you all I'd play Tunic! And I almost put it off for another day, but then everyone in Discord was like, nah, do it though. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna play some Tunic, and then one day next week I'm gonna have to stop playing Tunic to play Guardian Heroes for a stream, and then we'll come back to Tunic. And I'm fine with that. Cool? Let's not use anything while we don't know what it does. Yay! Oh man, I am so much more excited to read in this game than I was in Ribbon. Dama, I think this is the only game where legitimately read the fucking manual is a game mechanic. All right, lock on. So what's interesting here is, like, it is kind of giving me hints on where to go, but these early parts of the manual that I'm uncovering are actually just tutorial pieces. It's actually just explaining how the game is played. But it's doing it in a really interesting way. It's not I mean, we got basic controls here, which, fine. But here we're actually starting to get into, like, legitimate mechanics, like advanced, like, strategy. I don't know, lock and strafe is not that advanced, but you know what I mean. It's not just what the buttons do, it's how the game is played. So yeah, focus and evade, focus and block. We'll get to block eventually. Iframes, check for dust. Okay. Listen here. I give this game a lot of credit already, immediately. It's been less than an hour. It's been like a half hour. For, like, replicating this feeling of, like, oh yeah, you've got this old, like, sort of 16-bit game, and you read through the manual to understand how to play, and, you know, the art and the construction of the manual all feels really authentic. I have never seen a manual that shows you where your iframes are. This is great, but this is a lie. Like, talking about iframes and showing you, like, what part of the animation you have iframes in, that is, like, that is entirely something that came into vogue in the last, like, 5 to 10 years. As people, like, started to dig more into game mechanics, it was something that people would figure out about the game and share with each other. But never would the game manual show you where your iframes are. Around the edges? Let's look around the edges. And it looks kind of like worn over here, where like more pages will be. Is that what you're talking about? Like the wear and tear around the edges? Because I have noticed that somewhat. Oh, just the background. Oh, it's of the map. Yeah, I noticed there being a background. I didn't notice that it was just a heavily pixelated version of the map that I'm on. Yeah, that's neat. Did I save it then? I feel like I did. I must have. Oh, shit. Okay, careful of the moblins. This is gonna be a whole ass thing. Del, hello, friend! How are you? Alright. Cool, we made it easier. My day was good. I'm at the end of a week with a whole lot of work and meetings and business crap. I call it crap, but I'm actually having a great time with it and happy to be doing it, so it's not bad. It's just been a lot. And there's still a lot, but this is a very nice, relaxing way to spend the end of a day after things have generally gone well. So oh, Dale, I didn't know you played this. I'm still making it work with just a stick. Okay, what if we come back for you? I think this is a game you absolutely can enjoy for what it's doing aesthetically without necessarily like engaging with all of the gameplay mechanics and things that it's doing. Oh, is there an easy mode? I haven't, like, I'm still very early on. I've only just fought some random things. So I haven't really run into, like, difficulty yet, but I've heard that the bosses are very tough. Accessibility options like Celeste. Oh, love that. Ooh, that hurts. Like, more games with more accessibility options like Celeste. Also, I did just mention that I hadn't really run into difficulty, and I was only running into random enemies. Time to see if that refills my health. It sure do, but I bet it respawns all the enemies as well. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. So they go twice. 1, 2. Is that a switch? No, it's just a tile. It's up. Dama, that's cool, but I feel like that would actually make it harder. Unless you put on, like, an invincibility code or something. I will say, like, the combat is not really anything to write home about. It's there and it's functional, but, like, it certainly wouldn't be selling me on the game. Like, right now, this game is atmosphere and intrigue, and wow, they did a real-ass manual. That's cool. Oh, so see, when you said like pacifist mode, the thought that I had in mind was like just running past all of the enemies. Ah, okay. Running past all the enemies and avoiding them instead of fighting them. But like leaving them alive so they can hurt you, but you can't hurt them. And I'm like, that sounds like it would be way harder than just hitting them. But with invincibility, so you can just run through and engage with the puzzle and exploration part of the game, that's awesome. Yeah, that's fantastic. I gotta say, when I first heard about this game and I saw the key art for it and everything, I was like, hey, that's cute, I guess. Like, they're doing a Zelda butt fox. That should be a cute little indie game. And like, I really just expected, like, I really just didn't expect anything out of it other than like, oh, it's gonna be a, you know, it's gonna be a take on Zelda, but you play as a fox. I'm gonna run back like a coward because I assume I'm gonna have to fight something when I pick up that sword. Dark Souls Zelda with I definitely see the Dark Souls. I definitely see the Dark Souls in it. The whole, like, the rhythm of combat, the whole, like, dodge roll out of the way as they're swinging. Like, it feels like Dark Souls combat. Obviously, like, a different perspective, but, like, the rhythm is there. And I mean, the Zelda influences are apparent if you just look at your outfit for 1 second. I mean, we are circle strafing. We are literally circle strafing to avoid damage. Yeah, and it's interesting too, like, when you hear someone be like, oh, it's like a combination of this and this, and it's like, I don't know what either of those things are. I think that's fascinating because it ends up giving you the actual opposite effect of, like, they're trying to tell you what this game is like. Can you cut down? Ooh, you can! Hot damn! Oh, but I won't need you to if I just get the sword myself. Because I assume then I can do that. So what they're trying to do is be like, oh, let me explain to you what this game is like by comparing it to other similar games that I assume you know. But if you don't know them, then what they're instead doing is coloring your opinion of what those other games are based on the experience you have with this. It's the complete opposite. It's the complete opposite effect. Real sword. Yes. Well, that is the fastest sword upgrade I have seen in a Zelda game ever.